Okay, yeah, I'm video now. Hello. So, I'm back. It's been a long time. I did think I would keep more up to date with making videos, but mum life can be very busy. I also started going to work, so there's been little time. But anyway, I'm here because we have just announced our second pregnancy, which has been crazy. But I wouldn't have it any other way. I got exactly what I wanted, so here we are. So I found myself in this position because I blogged a lot about being pregnant with Jackson, and I really enjoyed it to the point that it's just continued until now when he's 1 year old. And I just thought, I just loved doing that, and other people loved me doing that. Like, I've made so many friends, helped so many people just by being so honest, and like, it's just been nice. So I've enjoyed doing it, so I'm going to do it again. I actually found myself quite unintentionally blogging about Jackson. I didn't plan on doing that. Once I announced my pregnancy, I just started posting how I felt, and it like connected me with other people who felt the same or would just share their stories. So it just got me doing it. So I've took some videos explaining how I felt during my first 12 weeks and including my scan day, which was a big video that I done for when I went to Jackson's scan day. I took videos because I've not got a bump yet really, so I thought videos were the best way to explain how I was feeling, and I would just put them all together to make this video here. So we're just doing a wee intro before you get to see that all. I have already been quite sad about the fact that I didn't blog Jackson so early on, because this week, I'm 15 weeks just now, I started to feel flutters, which over time get stronger and more persistent, which leads to being the feeling of the baby kicking. So because I didn't start blogging Jackson until like halfway through, I was like, oh no, like I don't have when I started feeling that with Jackson. So I got so upset, wound myself up. But thank God, I am the most sentimental person ever. So I did have notes on my phone, and I found out that I started feeling flutters with him at 17 weeks. So already this pregnancy is a bit different because I can feel stuff a lot early on, and it's just nice. So with this pregnancy, I got exactly what I wanted. If you have kept up to date with my blogs that I've wrote, I did include in one a wee message that said, as soon as I held Jackson, I turned around to Jack and laughed and was like, oh, so we're having another one in October then, so we can have a summer baby. Because I did always joke that I wanted my kids to be really close together, and because one was born in winter, I would like one to have in summer. And then it happened. So it's been great. It's just so funny to look back on me saying that and then it actually happening. So that was nice. So since recording the first videos that you are going to see, I have entered my second trimester, which is from 12 weeks. The first 12 weeks were emotional, which you will find out about, but since then I've felt completely fine, not really got any symptoms at all apart from being exhausted. But I'm kind of putting that down to having a toddler to run about like after every day, whereas last time I could just lie in my bed, chill, watch Netflix the full 9 months and be totally fine. So I don't think I must not be experiencing a lot just now. I have loved finally sharing being pregnant with yous. It's like, it's just so nice when people get excited and happy for you. See the people that make such a big deal out of being excited and over the moon for you, they are the moments that you never forget. Like, it is really special, and it makes you so excited for what you're going through as well, rather than like, because when you do tell people, you do get worried for what they're going to think and say, but those people just put that absolutely out the window and do make all the bad reactions just disappear. So thank you if you've been one of the people who've just been over the moon for us, because it is such an exciting time for us and we are very happy. What I can't believe is that I didn't announce Jackson's pregnancy until about 18 weeks. After I found out his gender is when we announced it. I don't know how I kept it a secret for so long. Obviously my close friends knew, they were all involved in the gender reveal and everything. But I don't know, it's crazy because as soon as I was pregnant this time I was like, right, let's go tell everybody. But obviously you can't, just in case something happens. But thankfully nothing has, and it's all went easy peasy so far. With this pregnancy, I tried to keep it very to like a need to know basis, because I wanted to surprise my own family and Jack's family at Christmas time with the scan and just a wee cute box I put together. So you'll probably see it in this video. It was a box with a wee bauble in it for the tree that said Baby Stuart June 2021. That was just amazing. It was so cute. It was exactly what I wanted. And inside this was a letter written in crayons, pretending it was from Jackson. And it said, "Dear grandparents, I hope you've had fun Christmas shopping for me this year, because next year you'll be doing it for two. Lots of love, big bro." So that was just so sweet. And then also in the box was a picture of the scans. And actually at our scan we got given 2 photos. So when I included this in the box, I was expecting the grandparents to think it was twins. They didn't fall for it. So that was a bit of an anticlimax, but obviously it's not twins. It was just 2 lovely photos of the same one baby. I was expecting to upload our pregnancy reveal and probably this video a lot earlier than we did, but for our announcement we ordered a few things and they didn't come on time. So by the time they did come, like, we just had to wait until Christmas was over. I didn't want to, like, I don't know, make everything seem so busy when it was already a special time. Another point I want to address is that because I did keep it very to need to know basis, as soon as I uploaded it I felt quite bad, because there was some people I didn't tell who I probably should have. But by the time that it came to announcing it, I just wanted to put it out there. I just wanted to tell everybody. And so a few people were quite shocked, but honestly, I'm just so busy. Like, there was a few times I tried to tell people, then something would happen, and then it would take over my time, and it just wasn't the right time when I couldn't sit and properly talk about it. So I'm sorry if you feel like you should have known about it. You probably should have, but it was a lovely surprise for everyone to find out at the same time. Okay, a wee disclaimer before we go on to the video that I've put together is that my parents knew I was pregnant, so the reveal that I've included in this would have probably been a lot more shocked, but they did not know it was scan day. They didn't know the cute things I put together for them, so that's what still makes the video lovely and sentimental. So how I initially told my family was, it was my mum, my stepdad, my sister and my nephew. We were all sitting down the stairs and I was like, this is the perfect time to just do it, because this is everyone that I want to tell. And so I went up the stairs, got the test, put it in my jumper and sat down, and I was like, oh my gosh, my heart was pounding. I was like, right, just need to do it, you just need to get it out of the way. So I pulled it out my jumper and my mum was like, nope, that's a joke, you're lying. And I was like, no, I'm not, look, took it over. My stepdad was like, nope, she's not lying. My mum was like, so she was shocked. She expected me to say I was joking again, just like the first time. And my sister was like, is it? So I took the test over there, and obviously she took off the lid. I was like, I've paid on that, like, can you put that lid back on? So overall, shocked, but they were so happy for us. My family's always known that I wanted my kids close together, and my mum was backing me the full time. She was saying, yep, you should get all your kids over and out the way, because as I've said before in my stories, my mum had quite a big age gap between me and her 3 other kids. So she has been a mum forever, which is something that I didn't want. Like, I do want my freedom back eventually. Like, I want my kids to grow up together, be best friends, reach the point of, like, being old enough together, so then I can have a bigger life again. Like, I can go travelling when I'm 40 and still be absolutely gorgeous. Anyway, here is the video that I've put together, and I hope you enjoy it. Welcome to my pregnancy diary! So you'll see more of me looking this bad. So it is the 10th of November 2020, and I've decided that I'm gonna vlog this pregnancy experience. So I just felt so sick the past couple of days when I've been eating, and I don't remember feeling like that with Jackson at all. Like, I thought that pregnancy was far too easy. And so it's like week 7 and I already know it's different. So it's weird. I've not stopped peeing today, and it's just, I don't know if like, am I struggling because I've got a baby to already look after. Hi, so it is the 12th of November and I just read on Google that you can tell the gender of your baby by peeing in a cup with some like baking soda. So let's do it, and we'll see what happens. So the theory is that if it fizzes, then you're having a boy, and if it doesn't really have reaction, then you're having a girl. So let's do this at home gender reveal. Guys, I've just peed in a cup that had the baking soda in it, and obviously it's going to be 50% chance, but it didn't have reaction, so it could be a girl. Like, nothing at all. It's so chill. So it is Friday the 13th of November, and obviously my day's just been absolute rubbish. Like, made myself breakfast, couldn't eat it, just felt sick, and the thought, like, looking at it just made me feel horrible, but I knew I wanted it, so it was annoying. And then I went to work. I've just felt sick all day, like, even thinking about food made me feel sick, and I don't remember being like this with Jackson at all. I don't know, it's weird. And then, like, finished work, went to go get a McDonald's. I did enjoy it, but now I feel sick. It's really weird. And I've been so tired. Like, this morning when Jackson got up, like, I just had to lie on the couch and sleep. And, like, then I had a nap with him. And then even after that, I went back to my bed for 10 minutes. Wee update, because it's been a while. I'm kind of hate myself how I keep doing them when I look rubbish, but I'll appreciate it in the future. So here we go. So in 10 weeks now, I spent quite a few weeks feeling sick, looking at food, thinking of food. I just couldn't eat at all. Like, it was horrible. But for the past couple of weeks, I felt good, been eating, so everything's going fine again. But obviously, with my first pregnancy, I had quite bad mental health. But once I found out I was pregnant, it was fine because, like, there's a reason to it, so I never let it affect me too much. And this time, I feel like my mental health is taking, like, a turn again. Even though I know I'm pregnant, it still doesn't stop, like, having anxiety, being stressed, like, overthinking. I think this time, in terms of my mental health, I feel like numb. I don't know what the word would be, right? But if I could explain, there would be like a line, and this line is how you feel when you're sitting on a bus, when you're driving to work, when you're brushing your teeth, like, just normal, like, nothing, just boring, mundane, you know. And above this line would be all the positive emotions, so happiness, excitement, looking forward to things, like, being optimistic. And below the line would be things like anxiety, stress, sadness, depression. And I feel like I sit on this line and it's really hard to get above the line. Like, I feel like so not a lot's making me happy, or I don't feel like I'm looking forward to anything. I don't feel excited. Like, I just feel on that line all the time. But I feel like I can be so easily triggered to feel the emotions below the line. So, like, anything could happen. I'll just be sad for the rest of the day. I could watch something on telly that'll just, like, click me into a mood. Someone will say the wrong thing that won't even be wrong. Like, it's just annoyed me. So, I don't know, I feel like I've got such a short fuse to feel below that line in negative emotions rather than feeling good ones. And it's a shame because I kind of miss myself. Like, I want to be that happy, positive person, but it's just not happening. I also have to consider the fact that it is 2020, we've had a lockdown, all this COVID. Like, it's probably been hard the full year to feel any of the above the line emotions. And maybe it's just heightened now that I'm pregnant and my mental health does take a toll with being pregnant. So obviously there is going to be other factors, and it's hard to get myself out this rut when I can't go do anything with my friends. I can't spend time with people that make me feel happy or do things that make me feel good about myself. And it feels really bad saying that when I've got Jackson every day and he makes me so happy. I love being with him all the time, but it's just me as a person. I just miss me. I don't know. It's really hard to explain, but that's how I'm feeling so far. Jackson, when I come home, you'll be a big brother. Jackson. Say baby. Baby.
Say twin.
So it's scan day for baby number 2. And just like last time, Jack is making us run late and I'm waiting on him. Off to our scan for baby number 2. And it's the middle of December, it's the 16th, and Jack's not wearing a jumper.
Awesome, mate.
So excited now that I'm here. Just got our scan. And I was correct about the due date and how far along I was. So I'm 12 weeks and 2 days and due on the 28th of June. Mom to 2. It wasn't twins. Come see. Look. Oh, you don't hit them. Look. Yeah.
Beautifully done.
No. Tied it in a knot.
We'll get into this. Oh, baby Stuart. June 2021.
You want to come see?
The image ain't coming. Oh my goodness.
But there's something else in there.
There's 2 of them, but it's only one.
Yeah. I thought we would feel, yeah.
Check as a first aid. Shaking too much? Yeah, big bro. We've already got that one covered, mate.
Oh. Yes, and you're going to have a baby brother or sister. I think it's a sister.
Jackson.
What are you going to say to that?
Get out of the room.
Cooking and feeling better now. I've got to get it in a prominent bit, so you cut off here. There. There we go.
Okay, just one last thing. So I'm about 15 weeks and 4 days, 4 or 5 days, and there's not much there yet in terms of a bump. Not much. But you'll be getting all your pictures soon. As soon as I have one.